Hey YouTube, it's Sean, Griffin RC Planes. The FMS Reflex. We're going to do a super duper fast connection how-to when you're connecting your Reflex to your Spektrum receiver because you just bought an FMS PNP airplane that came with a Reflex gyro and you need to connect your transmitter and your receiver so you can go fly your new plane. Some people say the instructions are a little bit confusing. I can see how they can get confusing. So let's do a 2 or 3 minute how-to super duper quick so you can get flying super duper quick and it's connected all the right way. Hang on 1 second. You can use any Spektrum transmitter that you have. You need to know the receiver port assignments. Either it's a non-computerized screen transmitter and you have the instructions and it says throttle is channel 1, ailerons are channel 2, and so on. Or you have a transmitter with a computer screen where you can make your own adjustments if you want. For demonstration purposes, we're going to use this NX6. This NX6 is going to be the same as any Spektrum transmitter that has a screen, because on the screen it can tell you the receiver port assignments. All right, all Spektrum transmitters with a screen are going to be just like this, where you can see the receiver port assignments. So first you need to create a new model. So you're going to pick your wing type and all that stuff. So we'll run through it real fast. So model select. I just selected our model. Then you can name it, etc. Model type, airplane. Model name, you can name it. Aircraft type, very important. Wing type, does it have flaps or does it not, etc. Tail type, all that you need to figure out. And then you will see channel assign. So after you pick your wing type, after you named it, after you put your new FMS plane in your transmitter, channel input config, RX port assignments. So number 1, channel is throttle. Number 2 is aliens. 3, elevator. 4, rudder. 5 is gear. And our airplane for this demonstration does not have flaps or landing gear. So we're just going to use 5 channels because we want the 5th to control the gyro functions. All right, if you're a Spektrum guy or a gal like I am, which I'm sure you are, what's really cool is that if you're using a plane with a reflex, the reflex already has their version of safe, their version of AS3X only, and then off. So if you're going to use the reflex, which that's what we're doing, then you can buy the dirt cheap Spektrum DSMX receivers. This receiver is less than $10 on eBay. I've seen 4 of these for less than $50. So that is pretty dang cool. Okay, remember we saw our RX port assignments on our transmitter? On this particular receiver, the RX port assignments are written on here and they match the transmitter. All right, there at the bottom we get the bind data and then throttle, aileron, elevator, rudder, gear, auxiliary 1. 6-channel receiver, AR610, DSMX. That's the better signal choice for what we're doing nowadays. So, need you to use your imagination. Ready? All these pins right here in this block, if you bought your airplane and it came with a reflex, everything is plugged up in here. Because out of this side here in this block is going to your servos and going to your speed control. So we don't have to worry about anything on the left. All we have is all these leads that need to be plugged into the receiver. The instruction manual will say it as well, but they're nice enough to put these little flags and say what each cable is. So at the top is aileron. On our receiver is channel 2, and our transmitter said that as well. Next one down is elevator, which is 3. Then the next one down is throttle. Then the next one down is rudder. Then the next one down says S-Bus PPM mode. This is the lead that you're going to plug into your channel that you're going to use to control the flight modes. If you have a 3-position switch and you can use your gear channel or whatever channel you figured out that you set up in your transmitter before we started this process. We only have a 6-channel receiver. So in this case, we would have to use either channel 5 or 6, but we're going to use our gear channel 5, and you plug that into our number 5 channel labeled gear. So now the receiver is connected. All you have to do is get your bind plug and your transmitter and plug your flight pack battery into the airplane, because the speed control, the aliens, the elevator, and the rudder, they're already plugged up in your plane to this side of the reflex on the left. That we use our imagination is already there. So in this configuration right here, transmitter, bind plug, and a flight pack battery, and you're golden. You're ready to go. You're ready to fly. You want to make sure that your control surfaces are all going in the right direction and so on. But that is how you connect your Spektrum receiver to your FMS Reflex.
If you want to win a jet like this, all you have to do is subscribe. Click the like button and leave a comment. And then ring the bell so you don't miss my next video. At 1,000 subscribers, we gave this jet away. At 5,000, we're going to give another one. I don't know what it is yet. We'll see when that time comes. So hey, subscribe guys. Happy flying.